Okay, you're live. Go ahead. Oh, wait. Sorry, not yet. false alarm. Almost there. Go ahead.
All right. Hello, guys. I am here with Master Instructor Donnie Mack. And what I'd like to talk to you a little bit about is about the CAPS class that's coming up that the Dallas Builders Association is hosting. It's happening this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And I just had a few questions to Donnie for the class. Donnie, if I was a new student or someone that was not CAP certified, what can I expect to actually get out of the class over those 3 days?
Tag, I appreciate it. We'll base a lot of it off our experience in working with aging employees and accessible housing. I've been doing that for about 28 years, almost 30 years. And the knowledge within the class is great. I can put a little bit forth also. You do the third day, we'll be doing a lot of good information for it. But it gives you some details as far as the marketing for the accessible housing, for some tips and techniques on how to perform accessible housing. We'll bring in some things you can touch and feel and see what we use on site. There's a lot of good information for all kinds of people, whether it be remodelers, builders, draftsmen, architects, occupational therapists, a lot of hand-in-hand information on how to make this thing happen and make it where where individuals can live in their homes with the activities of daily living and all of that.
That's awesome. So if I'm an experienced, and I've been in the business for a long time, but I don't happen to have my CAPS designation, is this something that's going to be a boring class for me, or could I actually get something out of it, even though I've been doing it for a number of years?
Well, think about this. I've been doing it for well over 28 years. My wife is an occupational therapist, so we work hand in hand a lot. But I can tell you that every class that I attend or that I teach, I learn something new. And if by doing this for the last teaching it for over 10, 12 years, I can still learn something new, I can assure you that the novice or those that have been in there for a long time can get something out of the class.
That's excellent. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. So the question I have now is that, are you seeing trends in the marketplace where they're having multi-generational families that are living in the same home? Is that why we're doing the CAPS, Certified Aging in Place Specialist? Is that why someone would get this kind of education?
We're seeing a lot of the younger generation taking care of their parents within their homes. So you have different living areas. That's a big part of it. We also have a lot of the military. We work a lot with the military veterans to where we adapt their homes to where they can live in the house better. So there's a lot of reasons for taking the class. And as far as the trend goes, we are seeing trends where the multi-generations are living together, so that we're having to adapt the homes to accommodate that. And we'll go over that good. I think you got some great examples with your experience that you'll be putting forth. So it'll be good for anybody.
Okay, so when it comes to that, so can you explain a little bit about the fact that we're not really talking about ADA accessible, we're really talking about aging in place, and can you kind of just touch on what the difference is?
Well, a lot of it has to do with we want the house functional we want you to be able to function within your home. And by doing that, is it because we're trying to make it to where it's accessible for others, where you can function your house, to where if you have a challenge of some sort, or if you have a loved one that does, we don't want it to look like it's been modified to be quite accessible. We want it to look like it's a livable house, functional within, without things that jump out at you that would make it look like it's what they used to call, handicapped home. That's not what we're doing.
So if I'm a design build firm or a design build builder, and I've been doing my certain floor plans over and over again, are there things in the class that I can add to my existing floor plans and not modify them or tweak them and still make them accessible like this?
The beauty is, if we think about it, and we'll discuss this in the class, some of the basic steps you can put within the home. Water doorways aren't noticeable, but it makes it more accessible. You know, a little bit wider hallways, you know, go from a 36 to a 42-inch wide hallway. It's not really noticeable, but it makes it more accessible. Cabinet accessories and such. There's a lot of things that we can do in a home to make it accessible for all and functional for all that we'll be discussing in the class, and as well as the marketing of those functions.
Oh, that's great. So tell us about the class. So it's going to be 3 days, correct? And then from what time to what time?
3 days, from about 9 o'clock until about 4 o'clock every day. We'll have 2 days, 1 day of marketing and such, 1 day of modifications, and then the third day we'll bring it all together to make it as one, to tie it together for all 3 days.
Awesome. And now I don't have to be local to be able to take this class, correct? This is going to be a virtual class. I'm going to be able to get the information no matter where I am, even if I'm local here in Dallas or even in an entirely different state. Is that correct?
You know, it's real similar to what we're doing right now. I'm setting up at the lake in Amarillo, and you're in the big city sitting in a parking lot. So
Right.
it's accessible from all over the place. So that's one thing nice about it being Zoom. You get the one-on-one to speak of, but it's through the computer, and you can take it wherever you're from, whether you're up north or down south. It will all be accessible for you.
That's great. And then one more point I want to ask, and that's I take these 3 classes, and at the end of the 3 days, I obtain a designation through the National Association of Home Builders. Can you touch on that? Like, what exactly is a designation, and then why is it so important?
One of the beauty things about a CAPS class is that you can earn your CAPS certification. It's Certified Aging in Place Specialist. It's a nationally recognized certification. You know, it's backed by a little organization called the AARP. I guess you've heard of them before. And it's just a lot of benefits to attaining that certification through the National Association of Home Builders.
Awesome. And if I wanted to sign up, where would I need to go? Can I go to the Dallas Builders Association website, or where would I need to register to be able to take these 3 classes?
Go to the Dallas Builders Association website, or you can call Sheena Beavers directly there to help coordinate that. The number is 972-931-4240, I believe.
Okay.
But we'll just jump on the website. It's the easiest way to do it.
Excellent. And that again is going to be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Okay, so you still have time to register. There is a discounted price for being able to register for all 3 classes. If for some reason you don't have, you've taken 1 or 2 of the classes and you just need to take a filler or the third one, or any one of the number ones, then you can actually do them individually. You don't have to do all 3 classes this time. We would welcome you, and we enjoy it. Both Donnie and I are going to be teaching the class. We're really excited about this. We love teaching CAPS. CAPS is one of those classes that National Association of Home Builders teaches that really goes into depth, and it really changes how you do your business. I have a lot of young staff members, and every one of those are CAPS certified, and I'm excited about adding new CAPS members from my team. So I really enjoy you guys participating. Thank you guys for listening to us.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, and be sure to be safe.